All right, we're gonna get started here. So if you guys kind of want to move in close, so we can all hear each other. Yeah. Do we? Yeah, we can. We'll pivot here. So Colin from the Seward County Chamber, thanks for joining us out again for the ribbon cutting for Envision Electric. We'll just go around, introduce ourselves, and then end with you and let you kind of tell the story of Envision Electric.
Sure,
So,
yeah, absolutely.
Colin from the Chamber.
Donna with the Chamber.
Anthony Monte with Monte Manufacturing.
Jane Reamer with Memorial Healthcare Systems.
Jim Evers with Tire Path Advisors.
Casey with the Chamber. Joni with the Chamber.
Joe with Max Country Cool Radio.
Austin with Timberworks.
Perfect. So I'm Adam Snyder. I'm one of the co-owners of Envision Electric. I've been doing electrical for about 14 years now. Worked for a handful of different companies before me and my business partner formed Envision Electric 5 years ago. We're a full-scale company, so we do residential, commercial, industrial. We've been really fortunate to be able to have the amount of work that we have in Seward County. So we feel very blessed and very fortunate to join the Chamber and be a part of Chamber now. I've lived in Seward County almost my whole life. I grew up in Milford, graduated in 2007, and then I lived in Lincoln for a few years, working for a few different contractors in there, like I said, and then now I've lived here in Seward for about 12 years. So I've got my wife, Brittany, who I've been married to for 12 years now, and then we've got 3 daughters who are 9, 6, and 4, Emerson, Delaney, and Adeline. So between my wife, the business, and the kids, it's a busy household for sure. So, but no, we're very grateful and very appreciative to be a part of Chamber, and looking forward to this chapter.
Yeah. Any questions for Adam here?
Where's the bulk of your business now?
A lot of it, like I said, we're very grateful. A lot of it has been here in Seward County. We just finished up Laundryland, which was the old McDonald's south of town here. Right downtown here at Rembold Ludke Law Office, we're doing a remodel down there. The new wedding venue that's just going up outside east of town, we're doing that. We've had a number of new construction houses. We've got one that's in B right now. And then we did 2 down over by the wastewater treatment centers over there last year. And then a handful of like service calls and additions and things like that here around town. So I would say, we're about 50-50 between Seward and Lincoln. And then we also service within an hour of Lincoln and Seward.
What's typical turnaround time on service calls?
Service calls, we try to get turned around pretty quickly. So I always tell people within like a week, week and a half, upwards of 2 weeks, just depending on how far the schedule gets built out. But we try to stay within that week time frame. Now, if somebody's got, an emergency, we try to get there either that day or next day if we can, absolutely.
So you do kind of like commercial business or residential?
Yep, commercial, industrial. We've done pivot inspections for farmers, commercial work. That's pretty much what I grew up on through my trade and going through the career. I pretty much did all commercial work. So previous companies that we're at, I did which is now Tractor Supply. I did that building. St. John's CDC building, I did that building. I did some work at Concordia. But then, yeah, we're pretty much a full-scale company. So service, residential, commercial, industrial.
Oh, that's great. We appreciate you doing so much for the county.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
Where was your schooling at then?
So when I graduated from Milford in 2007, I went to SEC in Lincoln, and I started out in business, and then kind of went through a year of that. And once I kind of got through my gen eds, I started actual business classes, and I was like, this is not for me. So I actually went into an apprenticeship. I started out working for a contractor, and so I paid for my schooling as I went. So then by the time I tested out and everything, I had 0 debt. So yeah, I just gradually went through an apprenticeship through a contractor.
Yeah. I was figuring SEC just right there.
Yeah. Which I always say, I'm like, there's really no bad way. It's kind of just personal preference upon what the individual wants to do, whether they want to go through the schooling. If you do go through SEC, it does take a year off your apprenticeship. So even though you go to SEC and you graduate, you still have 3 years that you have to work for a contractor before you can go and test out. So that's why I say, I mean, you can do anything you want. The nice thing about working through a contractor is you can still go to school one night a week, get your classes in, get your hours in, and then by the time you turn out, you don't have no debt.
That's nice.
yeah.
That's a big step.
It is. It's huge. Yeah.
So Envision Electric, how many locations? You said you're a part owner in it, or?
Yep. So it's just me and my business partner Tom McAvoy. He's been an electrician for about 15 years now. He's from Malvern, Iowa, and then he moved here, and he actually went to school at SEC in Milford for electrical. And then he's the one who founded the company, and I've known Tom for years and years. And so then when he was looking for his first employee, he hired me on, and then that's when we formed the business partnership. So we kind of label ourselves as kind of like two locations. So we've got like the location here in town and then a location in Lincoln as well. So we, like I said, we service within an hour of like Lincoln and Seward.
That's great.
Is it just the two of you on the team, or are there?
There's nine of us.
Okay.
Yep. So it's me and Tom, and then we've got 7 guys out in the field right now. So yep.
Do they each have a vehicle then? That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. It is. It's a lot of money. Not all of them have vehicles. A lot of them double up, and they've got a guy who's driving in a truck, and then usually an apprentice or somebody that's driving along with them. So I was actually in Lincoln earlier this morning, going around to a couple different job sites with. I've met with 4 of our guys today. So we try to make that a daily thing where we're keeping in contact with the guys, making sure they have everything they need, try to be set up for success. So,
That's
yeah.
really good. This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Well, I think it's about that time to cut a ribbon. Always
Absolutely.
a great day when we get to cut a
Perfect.
ribbon.
Yeah,
So I'll give you the
absolutely.
big scissors.
All right, perfect.
And we'll let somebody take the end here. And everybody get in so we can get the logo in the background.
The logo.
Joe will let you take the end here.
I'll have to squeeze in a little
I'm
bit.
gonna let you guys go
I'll kind
now.
of squeeze over a little bit there. Yeah, perfect.
Come on. Jump in.
Yeah, please.
Two baskets,
Yes.
right?
Yes, okay.
Okay,
All right.
so we'll do the fancy one where you're gonna act like you're gonna
Yep.
cut the ribbon, and then we'll give you 3, 2, 1, and then you
Perfect.
walk away. All right?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, here we go. Here's the good ones. All right, here we go.
right.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is for you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate you being a part of the
Absolutely. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. We're really looking forward to it. It's I've driven certain down my whole life, so we're very blessed to have something.
Also, let us know however we can help. If there's ever anything to promote or
Yeah.
anything like that, we're happy to.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys. I
we'll
appreciate it.
see Envision Electric in the parade again this
Yes,
year.
I gotta start thinking of float ideas. So we're I try to make them a little bit more bigger, more.
Handing out light bulbs.
Yeah.
And it's the 250th this year, so got to make the flow
Absolutely.
extra special, extra patriotic.
Yeah, my business partner Tom, he's got all sorts of ideas. He's like, we need to get a panel on there and run some electricity here. I'm like, oh boy, yeah.
The awards for the parade are pretty competitive.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, pretty good for a form.
That would be
Yes,
fun.
absolutely.
Yes, it's great.
That was good.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, and if there's anything you guys ever need from me, like I said, don't be scared to reach out. I always tell our customers too. I'm like, that's part of the reason why I'm here. I know the guys are out in the field doing the work, but I'm like, I'm here to answer phone calls, answer any questions, concerns that customers have for us. So my ultimate goal is we want to leave the customer satisfied and happy with the end result. So anything I can do to be of help or be of service, like I said, don't hesitate to reach out. That's why I'm
Do you
here.
have any business cards?
I
Do
absolutely
you guys
do.
have business cards to
Absolutely.
share?
Yeah.
We're happy to have you share those business cards. Makes it easier to find it.
Like when you're an adult, you trade like baseball cards or cards. And then you get, when you're a kid, and then you get to be an adult and you trade business cards.
Thank you.
Yeah, that happens.
I hope you
Thank
small.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
It's an electric.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we kind of updated our logo a little bit this last year because we felt it was kind of needed.
I don't know if it's just kind of lame, but yeah, I'm sure they're working on
You're
it.
just incorporated Envision Electric.
What's that?
What year did you incorporate?
In 2021. So Tom, my partner, when he founded it, he was planning on opening in 2020, and that's right when COVID and everything happened. He's like, I think
Yeah, I mean,
we kind of see how
I don't
things
know.
play out.
So
So yeah, so then we are opened in March of 2020. So yeah, we've kind of, like I said, this last year with us kind of really kind of marketing and developing the cemetery, like I said, we really took off last year, kind of really
That I
last
said
year.
there.
And just this year with kind of what I've looked at on the book so far, we're trending even more.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Really,
yeah, I'll
really
keep an eye on
fortunate.
it.